basis. Nick Saban. Hello, everyone. This is Dwight Woods, the Jeet Kune Do Rebel, and welcome to the I Love Jeet Kune Do broadcast number 215. This is the one about another look at the daily increase, the Jeet Kune Do daily increase. As you're logging in, if you'd be kind enough to say where you're logging in from, hit the like button and feel free to continue doing so throughout the broadcast. If you're catching the simulcast over on the YouTube, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell as well. If you want to support the program, visit jkdrebel.com, click on the Rebel Gear link, and that's where you'll see choice stuff like this, the 4 tenets of Jeet Kune Do t-shirt, long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodie, coffee mug, that type of stuff. But of course, the best thing you can do is to share this video and spread the word about the I Love Jeet Kune Do broadcasts. So a very shallow way of looking at this is to take Bruce Lee's analogy of a sculptor who doesn't keep adding clay, but instead continues to chisel away. A shallow way of looking at that is to take it in as limited a viewpoint as possible, and also to take it in as literal a meaning as possible. Let me ask you this. Do you think that throughout the history of sculpting all around the world, there has never been an instance in which a sculptor found it necessary to add more clay to his working material to fill out a section and then to chisel and reach his ultimate refinement? Never in thousands of years? Another silly point of view, and certainly not worthy of anyone who is certified as a Jeet Kune Do instructor, is the idea that if, as a student of Jeet Kune Do, if you involve yourself in the study of a different martial art, you have somehow violated this principle of daily decrease. I say it's silly, I'm being nice, because the implied belief of those who hold that viewpoint of violation they seem to think that their colleagues are not involved in training to acquire what in some Jeet Kune Do circles is known as the educated eye. I think this is a Jeet Kune Do saying. I might be wrong, right? The more you learn, the more you can apply. But that application is not an immediate action, nor is it an immediate result. In between learning and applying is practicing and functionalizing, also known as training, which can take on many forms. If you look in the art and the philosophy book, they have a whole list of types of training, right? Things like coordination training, precision and accuracy training, isolation training, speed training, timing training, and on and on and on. One result of this training is the acquisition of the educated eye. This is the quality which enables you to instantly react and respond to any kind of attack. Because part of that training, part of what's involved in the training is arriving at the decision as to what in Jeet Kune Do works best for you. So sometimes I wonder where the people who think that others are constantly adding styles, as they say, to Jeet Kune Do, like I wonder where they get their information from. They have this idea that in Bruce Lee's context, decrease means to, no, how should I put it? They have this idea that people are picking up like technique after technique from different arts and hopelessly trying to put it all together in some kind of, I don't know, to their way of thinking, unintelligible morass or something, right? They seem to think that Bruce Lee's context means decrease means to reduce. And I guess conversely, increase means to accumulate. And it's kind of the same problem that they have with the add what is specifically your own, right? I think they have, it's just a problem with words that begin with A, probably. All right. They can't seem to see that in this context, decrease actually means to refine. And that should be blatantly obvious, because to extend the metaphor or the analogy, if you hack away every day, eventually you will not have anything left to hack. But see, even though we could and by we, I mean those of us who, well, let's say are Dan and Asano students, right? We could criticize that and make that point that if you keep hacking away, eventually you have nothing left to hack away. But we wouldn't, because on this side of the aisle, so to speak, we know better than to take that literally. So you may sometimes choose to, or even need to, pick up another lump of clay, add it to the existing piece, but you would never do so just to add more, just to be able to have more. To borrow from the text of Bruce Lee, The Evolution of a Martial Artist, Lee's view of totality was not to have more, but rather to have the ability to respond to what is, which is the ever-changing circumstances in a confrontation. The fighter cannot anticipate the outcome of a fight. He must fit in and become one with the opponent. So a good way to fit in is to go undercover, so to speak, to be embedded, right? So if you want to learn to respond to what is, go spend some time in training what is. After all, the best way to learn to defeat something is to learn how to attack with it, isn't it? So what say you? What do you think? My definition of daily decrease, you think it's on, it's off, whatever, please let me know in the comments below. That is all I have to say about this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Twitter at Dwight Woods and on Instagram at Dwight D. Woods. Heads up, we will soon be re-releasing the JKD Quick Skills series, Volume 1, as well as releasing what I guess we could tout as the first non-technical Jeet Kune Do manual, right? The first non-technical book on Jeet Kune Do. Remember also to email me at jkdrebel@gmail.com if you're interested in the Jeet Kune Do Success Strategies program. Coming up on Friday, February 18th, we'll be doing by what do you call it? Not demand, request, right? By many requests. Second, reverse Jeet Kune Do dialogues with Paulo Rubio of Aperture Fight Focus. So he's gonna interview me again this time around, if necessary, because it might be a little bit technical, his questions. So if needs be, I'll get up and demonstrate something or what have you. Of course, as long as the technology allows us to do all that. Right, so that's Friday the 18th at 6 p.m. Eastern time as usual. Today's a blue day, all right? And so hopefully I'll see some of you on Friday at 6 p.m. If not, I'll see you back here next Wednesday for another issue of the I Love Jeet Kune Do broadcast. Until then, this is Dwight Woods, the Jeet Kune Do Rebel. I really hope things are normalizing in your part of the world, right? It's been long enough, you know. We got to get back to normal, and not a new normal. The old normal was pretty good. All right, so enjoy the rest of your evening. Talk soon. Take care now.